Tennessee Hillbilly, how y'all doing today? Kind of froggy here. Look at this. Look at all that fog out there. And it's cold. It is cold this morning. It is cold this morning. Oh, Squirrely Squirrel survived another night, and she's even friendlier. But man, she was hungry. She was eating. She ate probably the equivalent of 2.5 pecans, man, in one setting. And then I made a gray squirrel come down and get like 10 foot from me and just watch me and Squirrely. So I think these squirrels are figuring out, man, Squirrely is the queen squirrel out there. It's crazy, y'all. Oh, man. It ain't over yet, y'all. I still feel an impending something is about to happen. And what it is, I can't tell you. But something is about to happen. I don't know what it is. Excuse me. And after I did the live stream yesterday morning, and it was just blue skies everywhere, an hour later you couldn't see any blue anywhere. It was weird. It was like quilted pillow. I didn't even video anything. I spent 8 hours working on a dead gum door mirror. God, I had to take a broke one apart, take a used one that was the wrong year, and I had to rewire. Look, it's got like defrost on the mirror. It's got turn signal indicators. It's got somebody beside you indicators. It's, oh my God. It had a camera in it too. And then the camera didn't work. Oh God. I don't ever want to do that again. I can't believe I spent 8 hours on that. Well, almost eight, 7 hours. But fuck, excuse my language. Man, y'all. How come nobody comes to my live streams anymore? Yeah, I had to reset my top speed. Well, what's going on? Yeah, it's usually in the 90s every day. I must get over 90 every day. Must be passing somebody. I don't know. Man, man, we're fixing to watch something happen. Man, we're living in historic times, y'all. I woke up alive this morning. I woke up in Groundhog Day again. So here I am to repeat the same things I've been doing. Never ending cycle of repeating, working 5 days a week. The same old bull crap. Man. Nurse Care Bear, how you doing? Yeah, man, I'm just chilling, man. It's cold. It's like in the, I don't know what it is. I think it's like 48 or lower. I'm going to say 48, but I've been seeing when I'm driving, it's weird. It's like a half a rainbow, but it ain't a rainbow. It's just a white arc that's going up. And it's not on my windshield because when I don't know, I can't figure out how, and it was only like 50 foot in front of me. And it'd be during it arc this way sometimes, or it arc this way sometimes, and it did it for like the whole 20 something miles I drove. So I don't know, man. It's real foggy, you know what I mean? It's foggy, and this white strip arc light strip or whatever was going this way, and it was going. I never saw it go like that. It was either one way or the other way, and it wasn't on the windshield. I could see it ahead of me. I could see where it was on the road, or on the side of the road or in a field, depending on how, it's just weird. Now, how can something that's radiating light 360 degrees all the way around sit there and act like it's a flashlight? Like it's only projecting light one way? I don't understand how the sun, if it's an enormous ball of light, that light's going everywhere, right? Why does it seem like it's just a light protruding this way with its light? I don't get it. Something ain't right. And then I've been seeing the same. It's like if the clouds and everything, when they're trying to hide it, but West Texas, how you doing? But when they're trying to hide it, you can still see it because it makes impressions in the clouds. And that's what I don't get. If this stuff is supposed to be in orbit or in outer space or whatever, how come it seems like it's right here with us in this terrarium that we live in? You know what I'm saying? And we do. We live in a terrarium. We're in an enclosed life system. If you believe in outer space, the Earth is a big mothership. I mean, think about it. The only way you can get outside of this life support system is if you develop a simulated life support system of this. You know what I mean? Susan from Australia, how you doing? But yeah, I don't get it, man. Whatever's up there, I've been seeing like there's a cube up there, there's a pyramid, and sometimes it's only a square shape or a triangle shape. But if it's just right, if the conditions are a certain way, you can see it's a cube, it's a triangle, like a prism. And I don't know, man. I just don't know. For some reason, I don't have enough time, man. I don't know what has happened, but I don't have enough time to sit there and devote some time to sitting there trying to get a video together and get that. You know what I mean? I don't have time to focus on this. I don't know how to explain it. Man, I work here, then I gotta get home, then I gotta let the dog out, and then I gotta, after that, and then it's night now when I get home. And it's like last night, man, I must have went to bed at 7:30. I'm serious, man. It was early. And then I was up at I woke up at, what time did I wake up? I fell asleep at like 7:30. I woke up somewhere before midnight, I think. Then I turned off all the lights. That's what I'm saying. I went to sleep without turning out the lights or anything. I just crashed. And then I woke up about 2 again. And then I woke up, yeah, no, 2 something. And then I stayed up for a while. Went back to sleep about 3. And then got up at 5. And the alarm went off at 5:12. And that's what I'm saying. It's Groundhog Day every day. Then I got to sit there and get ready, take a shower. But before I take a shower, I'm making formula for Squirrel out there because I know it's fixing to get daylight. And she might come over to the cage because that's where I put the pecans and the peanuts and the dog treats that I know that she'll eat. So I do all that, and it's still dark. This is before 5:30 in the morning. Then I take a shower and everything, get out. And by this time, it's time to walk Ouija because there's enough light out there. But when I let Ouija out, Squirrel's out there. And then for some reason, Ouija's got a problem with me dealing with the squirrel. She knows I'm up to something or something. I don't know. I can't get her to get away from me. The last 5 years, this dog did her thing, and I did my thing. Now I can't shake her. She's like a shadow, which is good, but it's bad. It's bad because I'm trying to mess with the squirrel. Well, the squirrel's freaking out because the dog's right there at my feet. And Ouija's looking up there at the squirrel like, if I could just get you. But anyhow, that's kind of my day. And that happens 7 days a week. Well, except for Saturday and Sunday, I don't have to go to work. But other than that, that's how my day is. Oh no, Ouija's been acting weird for a while. she's been acting leery, like there's something out there, but she's acting like it's from all directions. You know what I mean? It ain't like there's a predator or whatever right there. It's like there's something around her. She's walking on like eggshells. But yeah, when I was messing with Squirmy Squirrel this morning, I had a gray squirrel come up and get on a limb about 10 foot from me, just watching me and Squirrely Squirrel. I think I'm fixing to become the Squirrel Whisperer. I'm gonna upload that short. I'm just documenting her surviving. This is like it started Sunday night, so Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday. Yeah, 5 days. She survived 5 nights out there. She's been free for over 6 days. So it's kind of crazy because she's getting friendlier in a way. I don't know. It's weird. One day she was real kind of wildish, but today it was like it was when I had her confined. She just run up my arm, got on my head, run around my head a little bit. It's hard to film the squirrel doing it. I'd set up a tripod or something probably, but then squirrels just unpredictable. Try to film a squirrel when you walk up on it. They're so fast they'll be there and then they're gone. Ooh. What am I doing? Peanut the squirrel came back. Peanut the squirrel didn't have any problems, man. These people kill, and I'm not going to say they're domesticated wild animals, but they're rehabilitated. I mean, these animals wouldn't exist if it hadn't been. That's like squirrel. That's what I'm trying to show. I rescued the squirrel because it was going to die if I didn't, right? Well, the squirrel's not dead, and the squirrel's back in the wild. And if I was really set up, well, this is the problem now. I ain't got to be set up like see, when I was in the city, I had to build these big ass cages. And then there's a you can't figure out when to release them because I don't know how to explain it. I wound up keeping one. I had two squirrels at one time. One I had for 7 years. Oh, I didn't mean to flip y'all off. One, well, one I had for 7 years, and then a year into that first one, I had to rescue a second one, and I had that in for 6 years. Well, I released them on the property I'm on now. That's how come it took so long. It took me a while to find some property because I had a neighbor when I was in Jackson in the city. He was shooting squirrels, and that's how come those squirrels got. Well, the first one got orphaned. He killed the mama squirrel. The second one, I saw the squirrel attack the nest, and the squirrel come out of the nest, and it flung the baby one out. So that's how I got the second one. Now this one, there was two of them, but the brother died. I don't know why, but it just did. I don't know. But this one was the weakest, and now it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's survived, and it's free. It's wild. It's out there in the woods, man. It's out there. One morning there's hawks. I've never seen hawks in the woods hunting. I didn't know they did that. I thought they looked for open fields. No, they will go in the woods and hang out on a limb, get real quiet. Everybody forget about them. Squirrel go out there and try to find an acorn. Next thing you know, there comes hawk done got it. You know? So I had to point that out to Squirrely. I'm like, Squirrely, there's hawks, and I was pointing. I was making that sound, but not like that. I can't do it right now. But trying to teach her, man, there's some danger. You don't get squirrels down there in Australia? Huh. Hey, you know Beck from Oz? You know how people are. Oh, you're from Tennessee? Do you know so and so? You know how big Tennessee is? What time is it? I don't want to be late. Man, I forgot to clock in Tuesday morning. That's crazy, ain't it? Yeah, I seen. I don't know what it. Now that I think about it, it might have been a bald eagle that just didn't. It was young, but it was the biggest. I thought it was a hawk, and that thing was eating a snake on the side of the highway. And me and my dad was driving, and we saw it. I'm like, stop, 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 and we stopped. And he's like, don't get out of the truck. I got out of the truck. I went over there, and man, that thing had some talons. Like, I ain't lying, they're like that long. That sucker just eating that snake. Looked at me and just kept pulling and ripping that snake up and eating it. I was like, all right, I ain't gonna mess with it. But I got within 10 foot of it. Yeah, that's crazy seeing something. It was a peregrine falcon. I think that's what they're called. Or a Mississippi kite, I think they're called that too. I had one of them fly into a window, man, broke his neck. That thing was almost as big as a medium sized turkey, that you buy at the store. Huh. Yeah, what happened around here, man? They did this. They're trying to get rid of pigeons, right? So their big idea was we'll get these I can't remember what they're called, but they call them Mississippi kite, I think. But they're a falcon. They're not a hawk. They're a falcon. And they released them in these cities and stuff to take care of the pigeons. But those things went out into the country, and they hunt in groups, man. They'll have one that sits on a limb, and then there'll be like four others flying around going wee wee wee, just making this horrible screech. And I think that's supposed to run shit out. And then that one that's in the tree will go down there and get whatever they flush out. I mean, they hunt in packs, man. A red-tailed hawk is a loner. But these falcon things, man, they hunt in a pack. I've watched them. They can have two positioned on limbs. There'll be over 7 of them or more. I mean, it's just crazy. But they hunt in packs. Phil Collins, I don't care anymore. Oh, no, get up. It's Friday, y'all. It's Friday. Thank goodness. I got me a new little wallet here. I don't know. It's supposed to be RDIF, whatever frequency. Whatever. I don't know how good it's going to be. I guess that's a card slider. I don't know. I ain't never seen a wallet like this. I'm going to try it out. Don't care anymore. I know how you feel, Phil. That sounded weird. The word Phil spelled 2 different ways. All right, Susan. Yeah, TGIF. Man, yeah, man, they used to do that back in the day, man. There was a restaurant that did TGF Fridays. Is that the name? That's the name of the restaurant, ain't it? Fridays is TGIF Fridays, right? Yeah, take it easy, Susan. Hey, you can go to my shorts and see some of them squirrel videos. I mean, the last 5 of them haven't been much, just updating. Like she survived night 1, then survived night 2. All right, y'all. Look, I'm fixing to have to get off here. I guess I'm gonna have to go to work. Maybe I can get back to painting this car. That damn mirror kept me from painting the car yesterday. Yeah, that's where I heard it too, I think. But alright guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all have a good day or night, depending on where you're at in the world. Just stay out of trouble and watch your six. This ain't over yet.